Welcome to Philosophy 3 Aesthetics at Las Positas College. This lecture and this module is about the aesthetic philosophy of the philosopher Immanuel Kant. Looking in your textbook for this module, you'll want to be looking at chapter 90, which we have readings from Kant's Critique of Judgment. Now, our last lecture was about Plato and Aristotle, and it might seem strange to jump all the way to Kant and the modern period. Obviously, art was going on both in Europe and elsewhere during the medieval period as well. You might be familiar with medieval art and scenes you may have seen. If you were to go to a museum, you'd be likely to see scenes of things such as images of Christ and Christ's birth, or maybe images of the crucifixion of Christ, or images of things like altarpieces. Some ways these images are already advanced, moving out of the Middle Ages and towards the Renaissance, but these religious themes tended to dominate the art as well as the thinking about art in Europe during the Middle Ages. Art during this time frequently has religious themes, and art was largely seen as subservient in its value and its purpose to religious purposes. Here you see a altarpiece that was designed to encourage people who were attending church at the time to be religiously well disposed and to live as good people. You can see the ways in which the art tells the story. The story is religious in nature, encouraging people to adhere to religion, religious doctrine, and showing the punishment for those who fail to do so, and the reward waiting those who live up to the religious expectations of the time. So in medieval Western art, things you'll frequently see is art there as an attempt to encourage an understanding of Scripture and religious doctrine, not necessarily art for its own sake. There's a kind of ambivalence or a back and forth between something like Plato's fear of art and an appreciation for art and art's ability to encourage religious adherence.